A very good afternoon to all of you. Today we have with us Miss Megha from the school Little Kingdom. So before we get into our session, let me introduce her briefly to all of you. Miss Megha has done her master's in maths. Then she started working as academic analyst for TeamSet Academy in Chennai. After that, she started her tutorials in Hulimavu on Banneragatta Road. Her vision for a school has always been a community where all the children feel loved, respected, and encouraged to develop to their fullest potential. A very warm welcome to you, Ms. Megha. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you for the introduction. It was a very warm welcome.
Okay, to begin with, let me ask you, Megha, that what was the thought behind starting your school?
Okay, so I had a dream. It was not like after finishing the graduation or after finishing the master graduation. It was not like that. When I was in 10th standard, maybe I had a dream like, so I have to start with a school. So soon after my graduation, I just started my master degree in mathematics. So mathematics means like basically we have to go to the teaching field. So that I started working for Chennai Academy. So wherein I feel so much interested with that. So by that I got I have to start the school. So I started with my school.
Okay, that's amazing. But yeah, you've done a master's in maths, which is amazing. Okay, that's great. Okay, tell me, and what was the thought behind even the name? Why did you name it Little Kingdom?
Little Kingdom, what I was thinking was, if I name it as a Little Kingdom, so it will be like a catchy name, and also for kids, it should be like something like Disney type or something like that. So that was my thought. So
okay,
so I.
It's a very nice name. So tell me, one is that, of course, which year did you start your school, Little Kingdom?
I have started this April 2023. I've started with that.
Okay, great. So wish you the best. That
Thank
you're starting so just recently. Amazing. Okay, now tell me something, Megha, that you know Bangalore as a city. Like there are, if you look around, there are a whole lot of schools, in every nook and corner you find primary school, secondary school, and whole lot of preschools. So with so many schools around, how do you stand to make a difference? What's so unique about your school?
Maybe I have an ideology like wherein we follow some set of rules. If we have 5 days in a week, so what we do is each and every Friday we'll have an activity. And also every Friday, it will be an activity day. It's not an activity hat. And also whatever we teach on weekdays, Monday to Thursday. So that should be each kid should explain us. So that is our ideology. Maybe that will be unique thing for the parents to get attracted to our school.
Yes, I'm sure. That sounds very interesting. And what is the student-teacher ratio that you're going to be following in your school?
So it will be like 10:1. So that for each class, it will be 10 students and one teacher for that, and one caretaker will be there.
Okay. Yeah, I think that way children are really going to get individual attention with such a less number of children in each class and one teacher for them. Okay, tell me, as an educator, since you've started out and you always felt that you wanted to do this, do you think that there is any best way for a child to learn?
Each kid will have have their own best ways. We can't judge them this kid is best way learning this, and this kid is not we can't judge like that. Each kid is unique, so we have to let them explore. We have to leave them whatever you want, you can just do whatever. We have to leave that so we'll get to know how they are catching, how they are learning, or where they are stepping back. It will be like that. So we have to let them do something So we'll get to know what they're lagging or what they're forward at. So like that.
Yes. So tell me, if a child does well in academics, does that mean that the child will succeed in life just because the child is good in academics?
No, absolutely no. This is a very wrong assumption. Like all the teachers also, and then also the parents will have. This is a very wrong assumption. Like as we know, like all like intelligent, we don't have such kids like that. Somebody is very intelligent, somebody is very dull. It's not like that. Each kid will have like one kid will be like he might be good at math, and one may be at science or English or dancing or any art craft like that. Each kid will have like unique specify
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, like that.
So they have their own strengths. You're saying that somebody is good in a particular thing, so parents shouldn't think that academics alone is going to define their success. Okay, today in today's world we see that once children come back from school, parents are very keen that the child goes for different classes. So maybe child is sent for music class or dance class and theater. And so they are trying to build an overall personality of a child. So do you think that parents can do something to help their child develop this kind of personality?
Sure. So actually we have like each day we have some particular timing for all the craft works, and then singing, dancing, everything. So if it is each day, so the kids will also like they'll have some entertainment. They'll not be bored to come to school. So in that intention, maybe parents will also like at school like they'll get all round something like that.
Yes, absolutely. Like when we talk about activities, they play a very major role, especially in the early years of a child. So in Little Kingdom, what kind of emphasis or how much importance do you give to activities in the curriculum?
We actually give much importance because like they are still a small kids, but then like there'll be like an empty box. Whatever we fill, they'll just fill with that. So what we does is like instead of telling like A for apple, B for ball, instead of telling like that, as I told you, we'll have like every Friday we'll have an activity day. So on that day, what we'll do is like, so what is A for what we'll ask. So that kid will identify apple. So he has to go and get that apple. That is what like we feel. Activity based will be like that. Each will be practical wise.
What kind of a curriculum do you follow at Little Kingdom?
Yeah, curriculum will be like, it's not only like syllabus wise or activity wise, like it will be all round.
Okay.
So wherein if he goes to any other schools also, if he goes and if he want to tell in general knowledge also, he should be like capable of general thing, like very basic thing he should be knowing. Till that like we can teach.
Okay. So you mean to say they should have you have an integrated kind of a curriculum, so that the child becomes he develops, or he or she develops overall. Okay. So tell me, another thing that I would love to know, and especially the kind of world we other children are growing in today, is more of digitization, So parents, even a child who's as young as 6 months old or 7 months old, knows how to handle a mobile phone. But in such a time, how do we make children into curious learners? How do we instill curiosity in them?
To build that curiosity, like I feel, I think we have to give them some targets. Like, so if you learn from this A to Z, so I'll be giving you this chocolate. I'll be awarding you this thing. So if we give some targets like that, if you like learn this rhymes, so I can give you this. If we build a curiosity like that, so like they learn something, and also they will also be happy for that.
Now, all the children learn, like we were talking about, that children learn at different pace. Every child is different, right? And in schools, basically, we create learning objectives for the year. So if a child is in, say, a low kindergarten or upper kindergarten, we have planned that by the end of this year, the child should know these concepts, correct? But there are children who are not able to cope up. They are a little slow. So do you have something in your school which will help such children?
Yeah, we'll see with the kids like how he is learning or like is taking too much time to pop up. So what we does is we'll take like someone extra hour and take only the concentration only to those children. So that is what we does according to our plan. We'll start with that.
Okay. So you do cater to such children.
Yeah, we'll give them extra time for that.
Okay. Coming to the workforce or the teachers, who are supposed to be the pillars of any school, because just one person cannot manage the whole school. Now, if somebody was to join your school as a teacher, how do you kind of recruit the teachers? What kind of a selection process do you follow for the teachers to become part of your school?
Yeah, this is what the main thing, as a principal, we should know like how we should guide the teachers and all. Firstly, I'll see with the graduation, that is minimum qualification. So after that, I have to it's not like giving a demo and kids like them. It's not like one day process. It will not be like that. So what I tell them is like you have to at least for 1 week or 2 weeks, be like that. You have to give them a demo or regular classes, so that I'll get to know like if I'm there also, if they are like the same manner, or if I'm in my absence also, if there is the same manner, so I can hide them. So that is what the process is.
Okay, great. So now, since you began in the month of March, was there some kind of a training planned for teachers, or going forward, probably coming year, will you be having some kind of a training which is on a regular basis for the teachers?
Yeah, definitely I have. From this academics will start from June. So like after each month, in the month end, we'll definitely have the activity. And then along with that, like we'll have some training for the teachers also.
What is the location of your school?
It is located in Gottigere, Banneragatta.
Okay. In case parents would like to know. Now tell me, the younger the children are, parents are more interested in knowing what they are doing, etc. So how much of parent participation do you expect in your school? How many times should a parent come to the school, or even if you're giving homework, whether you expect the parents to help the child with the homework?
Yeah, definitely. Like both should be like 100%. Our side also should be 100%, and the parents' side also should be at 100%. So that like I expect all the parents to help out the kid and like help them in activities, and then also like participate in school activities, and also helping them out doing homeworks and all. So I need a 100% effort from their side also.
So what all activities have you planned for the year in your school, which children and parents can look forward to?
Definitely all the festivals will be celebrated in our school, including national festivals and also private festivals as well. So along with that, school day and then sports day, parents day, everything will be celebrated. Not they also should have some refreshment. Only apart from the academics, they also should have refreshment. So monthly we'll be having at least 2 activity based something like that, functions, something like that.
Okay, that's great. And now, coming to the safety guidelines that have been laid down by the government, at Little Kingdom, what are some of the safety protocols that you follow to ensure that children remain safe when they are in school?
Actually, there is a gated facility wherein gate will be locked from inside. So no other outers will be will be able to enter inside. So no other safety guards will be there at the outside of the gate. And even though guard can't enter the inside, because it will be locked from the inside. That is what. And then all the rooms and all this hall area, play area and all will be cleaned every day. Along with that, and toilets and all it will be cleaned twice a day. It's like that.
So now asking you, almost coming to the end of my interview, but I would love to know that at what point did you realize that you wanted to be an educator?
As I told you, I was academic analyst for Chennai Academy, wherein I was started with the small kids. I definitely wanted to start with the small kids, so I just chose my class for the small kids. So I started teaching them. So where I felt like, oh, like when I'm teaching also, like I was feeling like even I'm learning something from them. That was a phase where I felt like I should be an educator. So I felt so.
I'm sure listening to you, many more would want to get into this field of education. And it was lovely speaking to you, Megha. And we hope and we pray that Little Kingdom really succeeds and it will become a household name in no time. And that many more children will come to your school knowing that the love and the passion that you have for them. So we want to wish you all the very best.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mom. Thank you for
Thank
the
you.